sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. With you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
It's a loss of a yard.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
380.
Another run here with Harris. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. First down, LA.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll give it to Harris again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something.
Set. Ready.
On first down, right back to Harris. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Set.
Herbert to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here now, second down and goal.
Set. Ready.
Now, Herbert to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Let's go.
On first down, right back to Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The run out of the gun with Johnson. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
7-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
Trying to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Rolling right. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Forced to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, it's Howard. Moving to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that fall
to the pylon, he's in. Will Howard, touchdown Steelers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. Set.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
29. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set. Go.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Scott in punt formation.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To the air. Howard. Moving outside the pocket. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, Howard. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29. But it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. As the Chargers...
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage, and
he's into the end zone. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
Chargers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set. Let's go.
On play action, it's Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. This one back the distance. Touchdown Chargers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two.
The Chargers will
The throw is perfect. This is going to be caught. So it's an in-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Howard on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
The 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
To throw is Howard. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick six. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick six we saw in the last possession. Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Here's Howard. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Back deep is Darius Davis. That's fielded at the 7. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with. Davis get forward, out beyond the 10-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short on the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2.
Set. Set.
Trying left side, here's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd, they need 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing, Hubbard. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
On the give, it's Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9.
21.
To throw, it's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Set. Hey, cancel it. Set.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Olave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Set. 380. Ready.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Set. Chase him. 380. Go.
Here's Herbert. Moving to his right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. And McConkey. Touchdown, LA. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point
to throw. That is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And he'll take this to about the 28. Junior Colson there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Howard. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allows certain teams to just never really get their screen.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Set. Kappa. Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. No chance at all. He'll go down. The all-pro Cameron Hayward getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And We're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Count it. 5-9. Set.
On third and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This is not going to be good at all. That kick pretty much directly out of bounds.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He finds Austin with the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down. Here's Johnson. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
On the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chargers' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Howard. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Davis now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set. 380. You're not. 380.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Aside, he's got the tight end, Disley. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
59. Go, let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Lion.
They'll run here. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
12.
Throwing now is Herbert. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and that ball hits his hands more times than not. It's going to be a takeaway.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Second down and 3. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. Big opening up the middle. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Johnson. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a